Hello everyone, I'm Anjali.K pursuing B.Tech in Computer Science and Engineering with specialization in cybersecurity at SVC Bengaluru. In this video, I will be discussing about understanding ANOVA techniques and principles in mathematics. This presentation provides an in-depth exploration of ANOVA techniques, their historical content, applications, and essential principles to enhance understanding of multi-group statistical comparison. So let's begin with the introduction to ANOVA techniques. So definition of ANOVA stands for analysis of variance, a method to compare means of multiple groups. Purpose of ANOVA is to determine if there are any statistically significant differences between group means. Types of ANOVA includes one-way ANOVA and two-way ANOVA and MANOVA, each suited for different data structures. Assumptions of ANOVA: it assumes normal distribution, homogeneity of variances, and independence of observations. Applications of ANOVA includes widely used in fields like psychology, medicine, and agriculture for experimental data analysis. Post hoc tests. After ANOVA, post hoc tests like Tukey's HSD determined with specific group means are different. Limitations of ANOVA: it does not indicate which groups are different and insensitive to outliers and violations of assumptions. ANOVA is a statistical method used to compare means among three or more independent groups assessing significant differences. The independent variable is the factor being tested, such as different treatment types in a study. Dependent variable is the outcome being measured, for example, test scores resulting from treatment. ANOVA aids in hypothesis testing, allowing researchers to make inferences about population means based on sample data. In psychology, ANOVA is used to evaluate the effectiveness of different therapeutic interventions across groups. In medicine, ANOVA is crucial for comparing the events and effects of various treatments on drugs on patient outcomes. Marketers utilize ANOVA to analyze customer preferences and the effectiveness of different advertising strategies. In agriculture, ANOVA helps in determining the effort in different fertilizers or farming methods on crop yield. Let's see the historical evolution of ANOVA techniques. ANOVA was developed by Ronald A. Fisher in the early 20th century, marking a significant advancement in statistical methods. Initially, ANOVA was utilized in agricultural experiments to analyze variations in crop yields, showcasing its practical importance. Over time, ANOVA became integrated into various scientific research methods for effectively comparing group means. ANOVA techniques expanded to include one-way, two-way, and multi-factor ANOVA, catering to diverse research needs. Let's understand different types of ANOVA. A comprehensive guide on ANOVA methodologies includes one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, repeated measures ANOVA, and multivariate ANOVA, or also known as MANOVA. A one-way ANOVA compares means of three or more independent groups based on one independent variable. Two-way ANOVA evaluates means across two independent variables considering interaction effects between them. Repeated measures ANOVA used when measuring the same subjects multiple times to assess changes over time. MANOVA extends ANOVA for analyzing two or more dependent variables simultaneously. Let's understand one-way ANOVA. Purpose of one-way ANOVA is to test for significant differences among three or more group means. ANOVA formula includes F is equals to variability between groups divided by variability within groups. Practical example of one-way ANOVA is compare effectiveness of three teaching methods on student performance. Key assumptions of one-way ANOVA: independence of observations. Each group in the study must operate independently, ensuring no influence between them. Homogeneity of variances. Variances among the groups need to be similar, supporting the validity of ANOVA results. Normality. Data within each group should follow a normal distribution allowing for a valid statistical test. Let's understand two-way ANOVA dynamics. Practical example of two-way ANOVA includes studying the impact of various diets combined with exercises regimes on weight loss outcomes. Importance of interaction effects assesses if the effect of one independent variable varies based on the level of another variable. Purpose of two-way ANOVA examines the influence of two categorical independent variables on one continuous dependent variable. Let's look into the key assumptions of two-way ANOVA. Understanding the key assumption for accurate analysis. Independence of observations. All observations must be independent between groups to ensure valid results. Normality. Each group of data should follow a normal distribution for accurate analysis. Homogeneity of variances. The variances among different groups should be equal for reliable comparisons. Additivity. The effects of different factors should add together, indicating a linear relationship. Comparison of t-tests and ANOVA. Purpose includes compares means between two groups. T-test compares means between two groups, whereas ANOVA compares means across three or more groups. In error rate, t-test higher risk of type 1 error when comparing multiple groups. In ANOVA reduces type 1 error risk by evaluating multiple groups simultaneously. In statistical output, t-test produces multiple p-values for each comparison, whereas ANOVA provides a single F statistic for overall comparison. In post hoc testing, t-test no post hoc test required in t-test, and in ANOVA it may require post hoc t-test to determine which groups differ. In assumption, t-test assumes normal distribution and equal variances, whereas ANOVA also assumes normal distribution and equal variances but can handle more complex designs. Impact of fertilizers on plant growth. Determine which of three fertilizers enhance most growth in the plant. Four groups: control, fertilizer A, fertilizer B, and fertilizer C. Measurement criteria includes evaluate average height of plants after a 6-week growth of period. In hypothesis, at least one fertilizer will yield significantly different growth results. Interpreting ANOVA results effectively. Understanding F value. The F value represents the ratio of variances estimates, indicating the degree of variance among the group means. Significance of P value. The P value determines the significance of results, guiding interpretations in the hypothesis testing. P less than 0.05 interpretation in the F value. A P value less than 0.05 suggests a significant differences between among the groups analyzed. A P value equal to or greater than 0.05 indicates no significant difference among the groups. Understanding effect size. Effect size measures the strength of the relationship between variables, providing context beyond P values. Eta squared explanation. Commonly report as eta squared. Effect size quantity is the proportion of variance explained by the group of differences. Understanding post hoc tests in ANOVA. These tests are performed after ANOVA to identify which specific group means differ significantly. A method that adjusts p-value to reduce the risk of type 1 error during multiple comparisons is Bonferroni correction. In the Tukey's HSD test, this test compared all possible pairs of means to find significant differences. A chef test offers flexibility for comparing different number of groups, making it versatile for various scenarios. Let's understand the ANOVA diagram. Total variance represents the overall variability in the data set essential for understanding ANOVA's purpose. Between group variances measures the variability among the different group means, highlighting the effect of the different independent variable. Within group variance describes the variability within each group important for determining the reliability of group comparisons. F ratio, the ratio of between group variance to within group variance used to test hypothesis ANOVA. A structured table summarizing the analysis including sources of variance, degrees of freedom, and significance. Diverse applications of ANOVA includes healthcare, utilized to compare treatment effects among various patient groups, ensuring effective healthcare decisions. Psychology, employed to investigate group differences in behavioral studies, aiding in understanding human behavior. Marketing. In marketing, it is used to analyze consumer preferences across demographics, helps in businesses tailor their strategies for better engagement. In agriculture, it evaluates the effects of agriculture practice on crop yield, guiding farmers towards optimal methods. Summary of ANOVA techniques. ANOVA's importance. ANOVA is essential for comparing means across multiple groups effectively. Understanding its assumption is crucial for valid results in statistical analysis. Post hoc tests are necessary for identifying specific group differences after ANOVA. ANOVA has broad applications across various disciplines, making it a versatile tool. Thanks for watching till the end. Do like and share.